Super here again, and yeah, this is happening again, so rather appropriate seeing what else I'd like to do today. Question is, can I hit it through the water? Sort of. That works. But yeah, this demonic lightning scepter is going to really help me out. But it still doesn't... I used it because of its hitbox. Okay, that was a direct hit. That was definitely a direct hit. Because it's explosive in this version. Oh, I nailed him. He kind of got me earlier, so hence the revenge method. Revenge message. Okay, did I pick up the thing already? No, where is it? I hit him at like full power. I should be getting my aquatic stone. It's like, your aquatic soul stone. Well, it's freshwater specifically. So, where to go? Or is it because I killed it via explosion that it didn't work? I've already got the companions to go along with it, so I've got the pets and mounts, but still, I kind of want to keep a record of how many of those I've taken out. And to do that, I'd like to just hold on to all the extra soul stones. I mean, it is kind of a special thing. I mean, the experience went down around here, so it should be around here. But I'm not seeing it. I wonder if this old trick still works. Yeah, it should. But I'm not seeing it. So, I thought it was 100% drop, but maybe it's not. Or maybe it's just because of how I defeated it. Because again, I used something explosive. Okay, so that may have backfired slightly. Okay, never mind. I'll go about my other thing. Just let me. Yeah, there we go. See, it's working for that. Like I can see the hitboxes here and there. I could see that good old lapis fish, but I wasn't seeing my item hitbox, and it does do item hitboxes too, not just mobs. So yep, this floating is actually throwing off my angle. Well, that and I have a few things covering it up, so that's not exactly helpful. There we go. Now I can go back to doing my thing. Well, I took care of that model Abea. But still, that is kind of weird. I should try to keep that in mind for later, that I need to be careful of exactly how I defeat it. So, yeah, that's the thing. Meanwhile, what should I use for a snack? I have plenty of these, but at the same time, I'd kind of like to see if I've got something else for food here. Because I've kind of been relying on my nice gelatin snacks. Let me see here. Have I scanned a steak? No, I have not. Do I have carrots? Oh yeah, including the golden carrot. That'll keep me saturated for a while. But I think I'll instead just have some regular carrots for a while. It's been a while, so, you know, might as well. So, you know. Okay, now I'll go back to the ether and do the thing I was going to, because that model Abea just kind of showed up, and I thought it was kind of appropriate because it's highly electric, and I'd like to see how close I can get to Faith and Thor early on, rather than doing it as a later thing. I want to see if I can get into this whole divinity thing in this version. And what I mean is, it's from an add-on to Botania called Natural Pledge. And Natural Pledge, darn lips, Natural Pledge allows you to use divine magic in Botania. Ether shock going in and out is definitely going to remain a thing. Okay, so let's see here. To be able to do this, I'll need a lot of different components. And the thing is, I'll need to be able to get several of the elemental runes. Because, you know, kind of working backwards, you kind of gotta see what the highest things you need. So I'll need some runes of fire and air. the Sojourner's Sash, and I'll need the Holy Symbol to be able to make the Priestly Emblem for Thor. I'll also need a Mana Pearl. So that's all going to be things that I need. And to do this, I'll need to make the Sojourner's Sash, which basically gives you a good speed up. And I'll need a Rune of Earth and Rune of Air for that. And I'll need some leather and some Mana Steel Ingot. So I think I'm going to be making the runes first. You do get a couple now, so that's useful. Okay, so let's go with the Rune of Earth. So to get that, I need Mana Steel Ingot, any kind of stone, a block of coal, a mushroom of either type, and mana powder. That reminds me, I need to start really charging up my thing again, so yeah. Oh wait, that's right, I only have a couple here, so I'm not going to be able to use more than 3. Yeah, it's like 3 per. Oh, I need to undo that. Yeah. So, that takes care of that problem. Did I not... Is it still powered? Oh. You just keep charging up for a while. And I'll get the ingredients ready. Okay. So, let's look at that again. Okay, so I need mana steel, stone, block of coal, a mushroom. As for mana powder, that's literally any kind of powder. Like anything that counts. Like I can use gunpowder. Blaze powder is way more here. I think I can use sugar. This is kind of a powdery substance. So let's get that. Actually, I'm going to pick up those while I'm waiting. Okay, I think I can just throw this in. Yep, I got my mana powder. Okay, so I'll need stone, block of coal. I'll need mana steel again. Oh wait, I think I've actually got that in my backpack. Some extra? No, I don't. I'm thinking of the other file. Okay. Thinking of the other world. Okay, silly me. It happens. Okay, so I need myself an iron ingot. Throw that in. Okay, I know I need stone and a block of coal. So regular stone. Block of coal. Oh. Hadn't actually crafted block of coal before. Okay. That's fair enough. So in that case, more to scan. That reminds me. I'm gonna need to... gonna need to get back to that. And the thing is, I need to get past kind of a research issue I had. Oh, I did have some stone, because I was doing that. Okay. But yeah, I need to get past a certain kind of blockade in my research. But it's not gonna take too terribly long. I just need to dedicate myself to getting like lots of different specific ingredients to get certain aspects and stuff. Okay, so this should be enough for the Rune of Earth. I did need mana powder, right? Yeah. Okay, so that goes... Oh wait, I think I need to scan that in still. Yeah. I'll definitely need more of these. Okay, so block of coal, mana steel ingot, and a mushroom, and a piece of stone. Okay, so let's just set this over here. Okay, so that's powering that up now. These are still charged, so that's good. Okay, I can start preparing for my next one, actually, while that one charges up. So, I needed Rune of Earth and Rune of Air for that. Rune of Air, more mana powder and mana steel. I need string, feather, and carpet. Okay, it's getting to be evening around here. I'm doing some Botania work. And this will integrate really well. Oh, I haven't done carpet yet either. Okay, okay. So let's just go with classic white carpet for now, and work on those later. Okay, making sure I've scanned everything. Okay, I can, so I only need one of these. Okay, so I'll grab some sugar and another iron ingot, and then I should be ready for my next one. Of course, I'll also need to get this disengaged in a moment. Yeah, that timed out just right. Okay, so I just need to toss a piece of living rock on there. Assuming... Okay, just slightly missed it. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, there we go. So I have my Runes of Earth, so that's good. So I'll put them up here. Okay, now I just need to power up, or manify a few things. So that gets manified, that gets manified. Okay, there we go. So I should have all the ingredients for Rune of Air. That's been a long time since I've ruined this all up. So I'm definitely feeling like getting back into things. Since I've already had that aimed, it's gonna do that pretty quickly. I also need to get Rune of Fire, because I know I'm gonna need that for Thor stuff. You know, while I'm at it, I might as well get Rune of Water. Let's see, but Rune of Fire is Nether Wart, Gunpowder, Nether Brick, Mana Steel Ingot, so of course Mana Powder. So it's mainly the Nether Brick, Gunpowder, and the Nether Wart that's gonna vary. There's a couple things from the Nether actually. So got those. Gunpowder. Gonna need more iron ingots and more sugar. Interesting to think this is running on sugar. Well, sort of. I mean, it'll really be running on sugar if I get a certain sweet-toothed flower eventually. I've heard something. Everything okay? For a while I thought another creature was coming out. That can be a slight issue. But don't want to throw that one in. Okay, so is that ready? Nope. Oh yeah, it's apparently that it's ran out of power. So progress has been slightly abated. There you go. There's our progress. Okay, it wasn't quite halfway, but still. Okay. What am I going to need for the Rune of Water later after this one? That's a pretty good question. Because I'll just kind of want a couple for later. So I'm going to check that out. Standard basics. Okay, so that's a fishing rod, sugar cane, and bone meal to go along with the powder and ingot. Okay. Well, mana powder and mana steel, so yeah. So I'm probably going to need those for other crafting at some point, so I just kind of want to be ready for it. Oh, that was a perfect shot. Okay. Okay, so let's get myself the position. Oh, wait, did I? Yeah, I already manified that, so I'm good. Okay, so throwing in our ingredients here. Kinda gotta love how they're floating. It's a pretty nice visual. So I'm getting in several in a row. That is great. Okay, now what was it again for that Rune of Water? Because I'm just gonna go for that while I can. I mean, I might as well have the whole set. So I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, so bone meal is kind of slightly odd in this. I mean, I know it's the same thing like water that helps plants grow, but at the same time, it's kind of not the same. I mean, it's kind of dry. So there's that. Okay, the other one was sugar cane. Okay, so we got that. Okay, that's ready. I need to grab myself a little more living rock in a moment. Perfect. Okay, so to get this ready, I need to okay, so let's do this. Got that there. Yes. Sugarcane. Fishing rod. You know, while I'm in my backpack, I'm gonna see if I can scan inside it, because I'm not sure I scanned all those. Oh, I did not. Good call. That's a decent amount of, okay. So I'm thinking about planning my aspects for later is what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, I can just do this. I can always come back up here and do a few things later. But for now. That actually converted fairly fast. Okay. I have all those runes. Okay, so I need to make myself the, wait, what just, uh-oh. Oh no, I'm stuck in my menu. I can't get, stuck in my menu and it attacked. Trying to get out of my menu, but no. It's just slowing me down. Oh well, I'll try to make sure to take things a bit around here. So while I'm at it, just restock a bit. I'll remember that I need to give it a good chop whenever I get in. Because I can't let that thing stay around. It's throwing off my rhythm here. Anybody else there? Nope. Okay, we're clear. So I can just toss these things around where they belong. Okay, got another demonic lightning charge. But yeah, this is why I have that staff, or that scepter. It's because I keep getting these demonic lightning charges. Because most Lycanite scepters are made with 7 of the appropriate charge and a couple of blaze rods. So they have a very similar crafting recipe to each other. So did I get gunpowder there? I thought I did. Oh well. Maybe I'll see it whenever I get back, but yeah, I thought it dropped gunpowder too. Did I not pick that up? I don't know. It's a very good question. Bye, Trite. But yeah, having a a demon spawner so close does help out with grabbing things. This load-in time really makes it tricky to get that thing. Wait. Is that my Vengeance Spirit, or is it its version? Did I take it out at the last moment? Because I don't remember that. Not sure. Remember what I was doing. I was going to go for the sash, because I need that to do this. Okay. Let's see, where's the one I was going for? It's got them alphabetically, I think. Yeah, here we go. Sojourner's Sash. It's usually a pretty good accessory because it, darn lips, it kind of speeds you up pretty well. So I'll need 4 leather. I'll need my Runes of Earth and Air, and another Mana Steel ingot. So 4 leather and a bit of iron. So over here, little ingot. Okay, well, because I'm going to be between things otherwise, I think I'll rebind this to the pool and let it just go for a while. That one's not powered, I think. No, it is powered. Okay, so I'll just hold on to that for later. Okay, so we're good on that front. I just need to get myself my Mana Steel. Okay, now I can properly do things. I have... Oh yeah, I need to grab my runes out of my backpack. That would help. Okay. Earth and Air. Okay, so let's do this. Hey, you. Earth and Air. Sojourner's Sash. Again, pretty good accessory, usually just because of the speed up. It also gives you basically something like step assist. So it lets you kind of go up hills. So it's pretty cool. But I've got monk powers, so I think I'll be pretty good. Well, I could wear it just for a little while. Just to kind of show it off. And it counts as a belt, by the way. Oh, that kind of contradicts that. So, again, not exactly permanent. Why is it that nothing seems to step assist around here? I'm confused by that. But I'm not going to worry about it too much because, again, some stuff will probably work out better later. Okay, the bigger part is trying to do it to get my priestly symbol just right. So let's get to divinity. I'll faith in Thor. So I'll need that. I'll need the air and fire runes, and I'll need my sash. I need to make the holy symbol. I also need to make a mana pearl. So yeah, this is like the perfect backdrop to do things like this because, well, we're up in the sky in a way that has Valkyries, so it really is kind of like I'm doing Norse magic here in the ether. It's just kind of getting me in that kind of way. So I kind of got to go for it. Okay, I need a couple mana string. I need some nether quartz and some gold. So let's get this golding up here. So, bit of quartz. Really is quite convenient that Thaumcraft lets you have that in the overworld. I mean, seriously. Although, admittedly, I think I'm not sure if I got my first quartz from a Geonock or not, but that's something that also happens in Light mobs. I'm pretty sure I did, in fact, mine it out of the special quartz ore that you get from Thaumcraft 6. Because Thaumcraft 6 has been pretty cool in that it seemed like Asnor was really wanting to make sure that it had more quality of life improvements. So it's just a lot better in terms of how it operates. So it's just much better and friendlier with a lot of things. Okay, so mana string. And a quartz. Gold ingot. Holy symbol. Okay, we're getting there. Just scan it all. Need to scan things. Must have observations. Thing is, the holy symbol doesn't do anything on its own, even though you can use it as a bauble. Like I can equip it, and as you see, it'll render on me. So let's see how that looks overall. Yeah, I'm getting that adventuring look, but it's still not quite complete, because to really be able to use this, I'm going to need to get a few other things. One of which is I need to, you know, get it ready for Thor, so hence why I need the mana pearl. So, let's see here. I needed fire and air, I believe. So, Rune of Fire, Rune of Air. I have my mana pearl. And that. Okay, I think I'm ready to craft this completely now. So, sash, holy symbol, pearl. Wait. It's oh, I'm not sure how that part's working, but it's not what I was expecting to see there. It's trying to craft itself. Priestly emblem. Darn lips. Priestly emblem. Thor. Yes. Oh, that got me a lot of observations. And okay, I'll go ahead and start wearing that. See, does it look? I think it's a lighter yellow. I think it actually works. Okay, so let's see here. And I actually used a divine priestly fashion Thor. Okay, that's okay. And putting them on unlocks additional things about the faith of them. So, okay, I'll need to make that special. Superhero lancing. Robes beyond being fashionable provide a tangible benefit. Thor's. Really? It just snuck attacked me from behind. How did it one-shot me? I mean, I had... Oh, it's because of that other mod where anything that sneak attacks anything else from behind gets, like, double damage. But at the same time, it still shouldn't have been able to one-shot me like that. So I'm gonna have to get rid of it and then continue. I remember interruptions means I need to keep on going until I get things done, so I'm definitely going to have to pound this specter. I'm not gonna let this thing just keep coming around interrupting me. It has to be destroyed. Well, I'm wondering how it wandered so far the last time. This is definitely a specter. How is it wandering so far in between is what I'm wondering. Because it's not like within my regular visual range. It's gotta be like under or something. I mean, it has to be. Meanwhile, I can finally toss these over there. So you just charge up. Ugh, okay. Okay, supposed to shield their wearer from the brunt of fall damage and spreading it to anything around. So you kind of create an area strike, I guess, where you kind of discharge your fall damage and attack mobs around you with it. That does sound pretty cool. You land with a shockwave. That is awesome. Fists of thunder. Okay. Formidable. One is formidable enough, acting like a quicker iron sword. If you have one in each hand, though, you can block with them as if they were a shield. They can be enchanted to make them heavier or lighter, changing their properties. Okay. That does sound cool. So, faith in... I have not been able to see that thing. Every time, I've been trying to get rid of it, and every time... It just ambushes me in a way where I can't see it, and then whenever I'm out, it just withdraws to another area. I don't have the kind of flight that I need right now to get rid of it. I haven't got creative mode flight at this time, and I'll need to do that to search around and get rid of it, so. Instead, I'll just take out a demon or two, and then toss their goods into my table, because I want to be able to do this whole Faith and Thor thing. Well, I can look up some of it before I jump right in. So apparently I still need to get rid of that creature somehow. Okay, but wielding his aspect of the divine makes your body swift, similar to the Sojourner's Sash. When using axes, the closest thing you could find to a hammer, Thor will add force to your hit, slowing down whatever poor mob is stricken. So it adds like a slowing force whenever you hit with an axe. So that's kind of another thing, is whenever you bear their power, that works out. Oh, battle magic. The first spell that Thor's emblem grants, Lightning Strike, is a very simple lightning spell. Darn lips. Electricity will arc out of the caster, striking whatever they're looking at within 10 blocks. This won't do much unless you hit a mob, of course. Second spell of Thor Thunder's Force is Strength Spell. While you have the Terrestrial Focus, for half a minute you will hit with over twice the force you normally wield. Giving the focus to someone else in that time will treat them as if they had been the one to cast the spell. The third spell of Thor, Chains of Iron, almost seems to intrude upon the domain of movement magic. It pulls the mob you look at towards you as if you were a magnet, and it iron. The pulled mob becomes slow for 10 seconds, making their escape much harder. The fourth spell, Hypercharge, forces electric energy into the air where it hits, creating a pocket of electric charge. Anyone foolish enough to walk into it will be, I have a feeling, struck by lightning, but they didn't complete that. The final spell, Thunder Infusion, forces power into regular iron, making thunder steel. If you can somehow augment your emblem's power, the metal might be more potent. But yeah, so what I need is something called a Terrestrial Focus. And a Terrestrial Focus is under this part of the Faith magic. I'll need a couple of obsidian, 4 mana diamonds, and a mana pearl to make this thing. So, well, while I'm here, I might as well just grab the things in advance, because I'm going to be using them anyhow. But yeah, 4 mana diamonds. That's going to be interesting. But yeah, I'm going to try to do a good portion of my Botania there. And I need to make some kind of barrier or something to stop them. At the same time, it's best done in the open, so I've got a slight paradox of how I'd like to do things. Although I could just consider a slight bit of a challenge and leave it at that. Okay. Womp. That was interesting. Factory-made band. It's extra durable, but it does nothing else. Okay. So it's just a really nice little ring, basically. I don't think you can modify the properties of these kind of jewelry afterwards, so that kind of a bit of a letdown. So, yeah. Well, as you can see, I kind of get to farm EMC off this just because of all the cast tiers that I get from Cacodemons. So, that does help. See, okay, I have all my stuff. I'm going to need to do this. Now, can I please finally see the specter that's been attacking me long enough for me to slice it with this sword? Because it's a good sword. It really is a good sword. I just really need to prep it. There it is. Let me... Wow! Before I could fully even respawn in. Like, seriously? That is just insane. And how is it hitting me so hard? I mean, I have an armor rating. How is it doing this? I'm still pondering this. Okay, maybe I need to get some sort of special... I'm wondering why it is hitting so hard. Because it's not supposed to do that. It's not supposed to be a one-hit thing, even at no armor. So, something is definitely wrong here. May have to ask Lycanite if he did anything with the specters, because they're getting past this natural armor at least. And it shouldn't deal that much magic damage without an enchantment to get rid of it. Or to go against it somehow. I think that's that same one. So maybe if I snipe it. Did it really go out of range completely? I mean, did it despawn after all this time? Am I to be denied my vengeance? Nope, that's the one. But again, I don't have creative mode flight right now, or even any other kind of flight for that matter. I really need some kind of flight. Ah, I hit it. I just went around and I sniped it, but it still got me. This thing is the force is strong with this one. There's like no other way to say it. The force is strong with this Spectre. It is just that kind of day. Oh my gosh. I've defeated so many of these before, and yet this one is just irritating. I need to kill it. And as you know, when I'm on a mission to do something, I will not stop until I get it done. So this thing must die. There's no debate about that. I will kill it, and then I will get my terrestrial focus. Oh man, that thing, really? How is it doing that? I mean, I know it pulls you towards it, but it shouldn't be able to deal that much damage. I'm still not getting what is happening here. I mean, I could peaceful it, but I just don't do that. Well, not unless possibly I have items I need to retrieve. But that hasn't happened that way for quite some time, because I have precautions. So I don't need to do that. Although it might be a good idea to turn around and back up and then bow. Because it getting close is definitely not working out. Have I hit it? I hit it. Okay, that's a big statement. I'm wondering which mod is really adding those statements in. But I did hit it during the load in, so that worked. Oh, ouch. Like, seriously, why was that thing so strong? Was it a special one? I'm not sure. Okay, I was going to power these up. Okay, I do have enough mana for all of them. That's good. I figured I hadn't scanned a mana diamond yet. But I did get the one that was irritating me so much. I mean, seriously. Ugh. Why was it able to one-shot me at all? It's not supposed to be able to happen here. Uh-oh. Something's wrong. Really? Please just be a lag spike. This would not be good timing for this. Come on. I just want to figure out how this works. Please let me through. I've been going all this episode for this. This has been the goal the whole time. Figure out divine magic from natural pledge. I'm not sure if it's either going to crash or let me out. I think it may have soft locked. Well, I've got faith in Thor now, but I just haven't been able to work any of the divine spells. I guess I could leave it at that if that's what's going on here, because this is a bit of a situation. So I may have to let this kind of work its way through. If that's the case, I could definitely re-grab this and everything, get everything back together. But it really is looking like a soft lock, so I think I'm stuck. Okay, well, I guess this is one of these bug off endings where it's like, sorry, we're not letting you go through with that. So we're just gonna glitch your game for a while. So crash happens. So I'm gonna be logging off. So this has been Glitch Reaper. I'll be signing out. Hope to hear from you all later, and bye for now, everybody.